Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Rollins in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
No luck on that one. Porter against Murray. Porter, the pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Thomas outside. Clock at 6. Jones with some nice D. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team no matter what you do. And it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
Turner for 3. The shot no good. Pass to Williamson. The second effort. And he sinks the layup. Williamson's got his second basket on the night.
Well, you know, if you look at Zion's career shot chart, that's where he does his damage.
Murray against Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter outside. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Yeah, aggressive play from Turner. Nice rebound, and he doesn't hesitate to go right back up.
Here's Williamson. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Thomas against Jones. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Thomas.
Well, there's Jones using his length. He's got those long arms, and he puts them to work on defense.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Williamson passes to Queen. Here's the second effort. And the bucket is good from Williamson in deep. Williamson's got 8 points. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Porter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Williamson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hasn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, BA. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Good on the second one.
Well, with the way that Zion invites contact, He spends a lot of his time at the free throw line.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Pelicans lead by 5. Williamson outside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Porter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Miles Turner, 3rd.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Williamson inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Thomas finds Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
New Orleans in the lead. Williamson looking around. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Murray. Here's Porter. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Porter's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, I love the energy on the offensive glass. Porter Jr., just fantastic watching him make plays like this.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
The Bucks trail. Here's Rollins. Tipped away. Queen, the pass to Murray. Pass to Williamson. They kick it out to Murray. Off the mark there with a 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's Queen with a rebound. And so Murray will bring it up for New Orleans. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here. Stan, we're in the thick of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
Well, it's the biggest challenge for a coach, to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Bayes checked in. The Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Bay. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Basket counts. Murray's got his 2nd basket of the night.
But when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Now here's Thomas to the left wing. Rollins. And Bay pulls it down.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long 2s are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Murray, no good. The Bucks shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Porter, the pass to Turner. Back to Porter. Here's Rollins. Still without a bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. 2 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Outside Jones. Back to Murray. Pass to Queen. Inside. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Thomas. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Porter. And so the ball out of bounds. Bay touched it last. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Kevin Porter. Four on the clock. Antetokounmpo finds Porter.
And they've had a rough opening from the field. They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Murray can't get that one to fall. Bucks trail by 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Thomas from the arc. That shot, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. New Orleans leading by 5. The shot's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Porter. And the Bucks miss again.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Timeout called, Milwaukee. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. The Bucks trail by 9. Knocks it loose. Trent outside. Outside, Green. Up again. It's good on the putback.
This team trusts Portis to make those saves, cleaning the offensive glass and then using his size to get a bucket.
New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Poole, and he drives in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Rollins. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Here's Queen, defended by Portis, and the basket by Queen. And the Pelicans lead by 9. Pass to Portis. And here is Kuzma. It's deflected, and they get it back. Portis, the pass to Trent. Off target with the 3. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Here's Fears. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Bucks trail by 9. Trent on the wing. Here's Rollins. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor. Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Rollins passes to Portis. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now, 3 for 3.
Well, the defense was there, but big Bobby Portis made a tough shot, a high-level basketball play.
Now here's Poole, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Here's Queen, takes the 12-footer and hits it. Queen's got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Rollins passes to Green. Trent for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Bay's got 4 rebounds now. And there's Poole on the assist from Bay.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
New Orleans leading by 11. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires at the elbow. He got a piece of it.
All over his man, Bobby Portis. Tenacious.
Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Bay.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Queen, the pass to Bay. Poole from long range. Sinks it from distance. Poole's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's New Orleans up by 16. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
On the floor for Milwaukee. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Kevin Porter is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Portis in at center. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it's stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
First free throw is good.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
And he can't hit the second.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at New Orleans, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Checking out the Pelicans, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
Yeah, well, the franchise is in flux a little bit, and anyone who's faced a rebuild knows how frustrating it can be.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Herbert Jones.
Bucks trail by 15. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. The 3 is up. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Fears. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. First one falls for him.
Well, really, Bobby Portis is a key big for this team. He hits threes to stretch the floor, scores at a high clip, plus Bobby is a great rebounder.
Both free throws good from Portis.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Fears. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, a shifty, confident guard who can do a little of everything. If Fears can improve his shooting, he'll be a nightmare for defenses.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Turner's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
New Orleans leading by 13. Pass to Messi. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here's Jones.
What a smart play by Jones. Staying with his motion and just letting the defense come and foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for New Orleans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And Jones understands his role on this team, which is to help space the floor and defend with ferocity.
Murray's checked in for the Pelicans. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
New Orleans leading by 12. Murray passes to Jones. That's tipped. And it's rejected. Pass to Porter. To the paint. Here's Thomas. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Murray. Thomas defends, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Antetokounmpo up top. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Yep, that one's good. Murray's got 8 points.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move. Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Pass to Misi. Murray inside. Turner covers. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Yves Misi.
Yeah, we know Turner's a great outside shooter, but when he plays big down low, he can be a problem.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Turner.
And Turner is the total package at the center position. A big man who scores, shoots the 3 ball, and defends with purpose.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Here's Matkovic. Nails the wide open jumper.
Kick to the outside, heads up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Right wing. Antetokounmpo, right side, to the right side. And here's Turner from the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And Murray drops them both.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
Thomas up top. Back to Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Murray. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Milwaukee calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
He's checked in for Porter Jr. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams. The Bucks second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Outside Murray. Pass to Matkovic. Knocks down the triple. Matkovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Trent from long range. Thomas outside. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Back to Williamson. Oh, Zion, just a bully inside.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels that.
Turner passes to Thomas. The three ball. The Bucks rebound.
Well, that's been the story here. A lot of lucky bounces going their way to give them extra possessions.
Here's Turner. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
And the first one at the line is good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
That one's no good. The Pelicans lead by 14. Murray with it. Turner covering. Murray, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Turner, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, Miles Turner is just pouring them in, playing fearless offense.
Murray's shot is good.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
And that was good. Turner's got 19 points.
He's found something here in this second quarter. This is when you want to keep feeding him.
Pass to Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams, as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Well, there's a handful of players in this league who help your team in every way. Giannis is one of them. Offense, defense, rebounding, leadership, everything. He's a coach's dream.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Fears in for DeJounte Murray. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Kuzma. And it's Rollins in for Thomas. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Pass to Rollins. Shoots over Fears. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 6.
What a pass right there by Antetokounmpo. Great to see a leader like him involve his teammates.
New Orleans calls timeout.
On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team.
Williamson finds Bey. Here's Queen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Is in the penalty. At the line for 2. Queen.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Bucks. Their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they need to take a long look at this team. They really need to think about what they can change. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or possibly both.
And we had a feeling this is how their season was going to go. But that doesn't mean it has to continue. The pressure is on for this franchise to turn things around.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Guys, back to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Never afraid of some physicality. Giannis embraces that part of the game.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. The first one falls. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Rollins, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one. New Orleans leading by 12. Here's Fears. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game. And strong playmaking instincts from Fears, using that pick and roll to get himself what he wants. In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Portis outside. There's the 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Trent. A deep 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Williamson. Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Misi, he's checked in for Queen. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. New Orleans leading by 13. Pass to Misi. Here's Fears. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Milwaukee has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc. Here's Portis. Blocked. Ooh, it's stolen. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Offensive board. And then Portis with the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points and 4 rebounds. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get.
because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than trying to get the shot to half court.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Murray. And it's Queen in at the 5. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Here's Williamson. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Thomas. Sinks the tray. Thomas has got 5 points.
Whenever Thomas touches the ball, Cam is looking for ways to score.
Well, Grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Williamson with it. Williamson is doubled. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Rollins.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. And Williamson with the block.
Well, the speed that Zion gets off the floor, he made the most of it on that
one. To the wing, right side. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He's got 7.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Out to the right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And that one drops for him. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Queen. And another 3 for New Orleans.
I just love the ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Pelicans 4th.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Looking to get back on track. Porter's shot is off.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Doesn't go for him. Bucks trail by 18. Rollins passes to Turner. Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Rollins. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Trey Murphy.
Two.
And he makes the first.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the stripe.
And New Orleans making a change here. Matkovic is checked in. Good on both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's Matkovic with a rebound. Matkovic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Murray for 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the 3 makes their offense that much more versatile.
Porter from outside. The shot that time not on target.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Bucks trail by 21. Kuzma outside. Pass to Porter. It's Thomas on the wing. Now Kuzma. Back to Porter. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Porter's got 11.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Here's Murray driving to the basket.
He's just showing off. Murray creating space off the dribble.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The rebound by Murray. The Pelicans lead by 20. With the 7-footer. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Right side Porter. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And he goes in for the dunk.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this one.
Here's Porter. And the shot's good.
Porter Jr.
13 points in the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Bucks also with a sub. Portis is checked in.
On the court.
Now off the inbound. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
Here's Porter. 13 points in the game. Kuzma outside. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Bay's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Murray, no good. Well, Milwaukee's shooting about 41%. Porter finds Portis over Murray, and it's Portis. That time on the assist by Porter.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Matkovic. Outside Jones. 4 on the clock. Tries a 10-footer. Matkovic. Porter pulls it in. Bucks trail by 20. Looking to end this cold spell. Rollins no good.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Here's Matkovic. Connects on the open jumper. Matkovic has got 7 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Thomas. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Ready to battle for his looks. Thomas makes up for being a little undersized with pure tenacity.
Jones' shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Well, Milwaukee's shooting 39% from the field in the third. Thomas passes to Portis. Here's Rollins. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Oh, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And here's Porter outside. The shot misses.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. So both teams changing it up here. Milwaukee calls timeout.
All right, y'all. I'm looking for the loudest section. If you get loud, you get t-shirts. So let's go. Let's get it up one more time. A huge cheer for your Pelicans.
Poole outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Trent on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Portis. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Poole with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Poole, the pass to Jones. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Up top, Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Blocked. To the middle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Zion Williamson is checked in for Jones. Porter finds Portis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Well, we're seeing why they give him that nickname, Bobby Buckets, forcing the defense's hand.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Portis. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, well, they thought they had Fears contained, but the rookie is so springy, just tough to stop. No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Poole. An easy 2 on the layup. Poole's got 13.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Porter. And Fears pulls it down.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for New Orleans, Messi. Taking 2 shots.
2.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. 24 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Portis. Nice move. Got a hand on it. Poole against Trent. Poole outside. Soft touch off the glass. Poole's gotten 4 this quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We can't do it on our own. You got to play together. You got to share together. All right? It's simple. Fast.
Teamwork, teamwork, more teamwork, right? That's Doc Rivers laying it down.
He sees where certain individuals are kind of taking it upon themselves and not helping out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Gary Harris out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Prince, then it's Green, and it's Sims in at the center position. Pass to Harris, back to Prince, launches a 3, and the shot is good. Harris making the play.
3.
Yeah, that's just great team basketball. Harris with the fantastic pass to the open man.
Oh, Harris with the block. Trent outside. There's the triple, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And they pick up 2.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, The choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Back to Green. And rejected. Poole against Trent. The teardrop. They get it back. The kick out to Poole. This one for three. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Kuzma, the pass to Trent. The Bucks rebound.
Hard work on the glass gives them back the ball, and they get to milk a little clock here.
Rollins, no good. New Orleans leading by 22. Over to the wing. Pass to Poole. Now here's Misi. Clock at 4. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
And here's Turner. The kick out to Kuzma. Trent for three. Drills it from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Trent against Poole. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Green finds Turner. Out to the right wing. Outside. Green puts up a deep three. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Queen. Defended by Kuzma. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Rollins. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Make some noise!
And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. The free throw drops from Murray.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
defended by Portis. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. Here's Antetokounmpo, and his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry or he'll burn you.
And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
So it's the Pelicans now. They have a 19-point lead. Queen, it's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Thomas, that's good.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Pass to Misi. Shot clock at 5. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Portis. He's guarded by Misi. Outside Murray. And the jumper is on the mark. Murray's got 14 points now in the second half.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now. He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. New Orleans leading by 19. And here's Murray. Here's Queen. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Thomas misses. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Crafty move. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
Outside Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Williamson's checked in for Misi. Milwaukee also changing it up. Rollins, he's checked in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Both good from the line that time. And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 19-point game. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Here's Rollins. The 3. Drains the triple.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Queen. the bucket. Queen's got 20 points.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Murray.
And such a threat with the basketball. Porter Jr. gets those fouls often.
For the Bucks, Kevin Porter Jr. 2 shots.
That's good from Porter.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
He's off on the second. New Orleans leading by 17. Outside Jones. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. Murray for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Portis gets the bucket.
Yeah, when Portis gets the ball down there, he goes to work. Bobby has a nice blend of touch and size.
Ooh, poked away. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Bucks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Williamson passes to Queen. Murray against Porter. 13 feet out. And too long on the shot.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pulls up. Rollins, no good.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter, leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Porter with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Thomas finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Thomas. From downtown. They get the rebound. Portis, the pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo, right side. Thomas. Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. Poke loose.
Great D. Affecting the shot, then crashing the boards.
Antetokounmpo against Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot there, making it 8 for 13.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pelicans.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for DeJounte Murray.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Just too much Giannis there. We're seeing why they named him the Greek Freak.
For the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1 shot.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. The lead is 15. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Bay. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Trent on the wing. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.